Hello and welcome back to the Denmark campaign. This is the Siberian here, and hopefully we've got another great episode for you. To recap what happened in the last one, we took out Stockholm, which is now being occupied, and we have placated the Swedes, who staged a small rebellion which had to be put down. So now Denmark owns all of Scandinavia. We are at war with Russia, however. But I just blockaded their port there, which should prevent some of their forces from building up. Meanwhile, we are preparing to, hold off the enemy forces here in Russia. And let's take a quick look at the world. Poland is massive. Spain is a danger. The Ottomans are even big. The Martha Confederacy, Mysore is still around. In the New World, Spain is just taken over. They're investing heavily. The US is now just in Maine, which they probably aren't able to recruit much out of Maine. And Quebec is up there. But anyways, yeah. That's it so far. So far this is going quite well. We had a lot of close calls at the beginning, but things are stabilizing, I believe. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and take care of some small building stuff, and I'll have you guys, we'll jump to the next bit of action or interesting news. Alright, so a few turns have passed now, and the nation of Denmark is switching into different gears. We're still at war with Russia, and they threaten this flank with a large Cossack force, a lot of mounted and dismounted Cossacks, as well as some light dragoons and heavy cav. But with this border force here that's pretty decent and is in a fortress, I'm not too concerned. And we also have this army that can be shipped over anytime. So in that shift, we are building up our core territories infrastructure, exempting them from tax, and taxing the Swedes, who we have recently conquered. They aren't super happy with it, but as long as we keep forces there, they aren't able to really rebel, or they're not willing to risk it. And that's letting our towns finally develop. So 30 turns for Lubeck. That might happen quicker as the growth, this continues to go up. And meanwhile, we are recruiting. Looks like we need some fourth rates. We have a couple fifth rates already in this navy. And I figured our new focus will be becoming a naval power. Because we just have like this land spit to defend and this Denmark itself to defend. And with those two defended, we are pretty much safe. In fact, I'm going to march out this guy to... Well, we'll put a fort here. Alright, requires a general. And you must be within your own region. I think I am, but okay. It must just be that location is too close to other important... yeah, so I can build it here. Well, in that case, I might as well build it on this hill here. Next turn, and we'll build a fort here to defend. And then we'll have this fort, Fort Korela, and whatever fort we build here. And then we can focus on our naval power, perhaps even establish a colony. I would like to establish one in India and get that nice spice going. But for now, we're just going to be building up, and so I won't occupy you guys with that too much. But we'll check back when something new happens. Once, long ago, all of these lands here were held by Christian nations. The Kingdom of Jerusalem, the Byzantine Empire, even nations like Hungary and Bulgaria and Serbia were all small Christian nations that have been gobbled up by the Ottoman Empire. And the time has come for the Protestant nation of Denmark to take up the mantle that the Catholics have left behind. The Crusades. This totally has nothing to do with trying to reduce the Ottoman turn leg. Nothing at all. And it's completely crusade focused and motivated. We're gonna make a quick pit stop in Iceland. Pick up our Icelandic army. Looks like we got a couple of things we can upgrade. We are gonna be losing money though, so might need to bump up our tax rate again. Ooh, still losing money. Alright, looks like Norway is going to be taxed for a little bit just to keep us in the positive. Sorry about that, fellas. But the crusade is off. Over in this area, Russia's dealing with some rebellions. They're gathering up quite a massive force up here, though. And I have my army here as backup ready, and it's quite sizable. And I can quickly shift it across. So I think I'm set on the home front and we are ready to do it. So we'll cut back with our first crusade once we're ready to land. Gotta pick up those Icelandic folk. Can't go on a crusade without them, right? Alright, it is now 1749 and our crusaders have reached the outskirts of Lisbon. Getting some small resupply done there. And we have a major Russian incursion into Finland. Now, I do want to hold Finland as it's growing, other than this devastation is hurting us. And so I'm going to leave a skeleton crew here at this fort. We'll just leave that hunter unit. Maybe these guys and those guys, and we're gonna embark the rest into this ship and quickly sail our guys right there. To have an added defense. Now we have two armies that should be able to hold off the Russian hordes, which might be attacking soon. Meanwhile, our army is about to cross the straits. Well, things have taken a turn for the worst. Or worse anyways. Out of nowhere, the Marthas have declared war on us, which has cut off that trade source we had and is now leading us to have less trade. So our crusade has changed its target a little bit. Now we're going to reach the unchristian Indians there. The what are they, Hindu? I don't know. What is the religion? Should tell me. No, I have to view it. Anyways, we're gonna invade. No, wait, I can do this. The Marthas, yep, who are Hindu. And up here we have been besieged, and so we must break out. We're gonna use this force under Edvin Bergman, supported by Frode Melin, to see off this Russian force. There is a secondary one coming to support, but while this one is here, we're gonna fight it off. We have 6,300, 400 against their just under 6,000. So we have the numbers advantage, but some of our troops won't be on the field while all their troops will be. So we'll have to fight the battle and see what we can do. And so the battle begins. The Danes here are taking the heights outside of the town. Before pushing on the assault, we have spotted some Russian troops down this direction. A few heavy cavalries that could be a danger, but are not nearly as dangerous as just massed cavalry. We have our lines forming up. Our cavalry screening the infantry's advance and scouting a little bit. Just gotta make sure I don't have any other troops. Oh, it says I got a dragoon unit as a cavalry reserve here. Oh, and we've spotted something. Spotted some, what are these, Cossacks. Alright, with the Cossacks spotted, we're gonna move some of our cavalry to the flank. We're gonna allow most of our infantry to get into formation before we push forward again. We have pikemen as a last ditch reserve. A couple of infantry and then flintlock armed citizenry as our primary reserve. Anyways, let's scooch this guy forward. Not observing much movement by the enemy. Not sure exactly what that means, but I think it's a good thing. We're gonna kick this back to play and set up some new positions. Hunters can go here, and this infantry. There are just two of you? No, there should be three. Well. Oh, no, that's a cav. Oh, there it is. You can all go there. Protect the hunters. Still no movement on their part. Kind of surprising, but we will take it. Gonna move up dragoons, reserves. Let's go reserves in the center. Heavy cavalry on the flank. Pikemen in the center as well. I'm gonna let my left flank get into position. We don't want to be hasty with our attack because we are currently outnumbered. Not by too much, but probably by 1,000 or so, 1,000 and a bit. Can admire the morning sun on our Danish troops fighting for their Swedish or their Finnish allies. well, not really allies, but now countrymen by force. That's a great term for like subject peoples. Countrymen by force. Alright, these guys are still hidden? No, they're not hidden. I'm surprised by that. But it would appear we have movement. Alright, let's move ourselves up. Get the general up there. Alright, we're getting more. They're pulling back though. Not sure where to. Maybe they'll pull back to that hill. I hope not. That's a lot of marching. See if we can't flush them into an attack or something. Well, it looks like it's going to be a little bit of a cat and mouse at the start to catch them, so I'll make a cut here, and once the combat begins, we'll be back. Alright, we have spotted the enemy and are forming up in lines of battle, and I think they will face us this time. It would appear so. So I'm gonna get us ready. We'll deploy our reserves, get our general up. Oh, and there we have the first shots of the battle. Taking out 2 artillery pieces. That's great for us. We need all those kills we can get. Our hunters are moving into place in the forest. I think that forest is unoccupied. Enemy cavalry forces on this flank. I think we can take them. We outnumber them, and our cavalry is heavy cav. What's going on the front lines? Alright, you guys don't fire. Alright, shooting at some generals. Very nice. Let's check out the Cav Battle. Are our guys winning? Yeah, would appear we are winning. Chase them down, boys. Don't let them escape. What are we firing at here? Oh, there was a general unit that has been shattered. What about this left flank? Just gonna scout it out with some cav. Looks like we got some pikes. Gonna rush forward my whatchamacallits. What do you call it? Infantry. There we go. You'd think that would be easy to remember. Oh. And it would appear the enemy is wanting to come and meet us head on. With their long lines of infantry. Alright, guys. Ready to fire your canister. Ooh, we are getting lots of cav on this flank. And they have seen off our cav on that flank. Are you guys on canister? Okay. Just make sure these guys are rushing into position. Get it? Russian. Oh boy. We're gonna have a big Cav battle. Oh, they dismounted. Oh, and they got our heavy cav with their pikes. They must have charged back while I wasn't looking. Yikes, hopefully this one will recover. I believe it will. Grenadiers at close range. You know what that means. Time to charge. Alright, we're getting some reinforcements. That's good, that's good. Are they coming in from behind? The Cossacks have made it to our lines. It's not the end of the world though. Let's reform a little. Where are our reinforcements? Alright, General. You can withdraw. Don't need you. A small battle going on over here. We're definitely outmatched when it comes to cavalry. Looks like the enemy cavalry is getting held up on our square. Hopefully these guys can now shoot down a bunch. Oh, fire at will. That's always a good thing. Oh, that's our guys. Get out of that combat. Chase down these guys. Ignore the pikes. Oh, they're forming square. Alright, what's over here? We got another. Alright, let's go for it. Alright, go for these guys. I know you'll lose some of your charge bonus, but it's alright. Alright. Hold up there and fire on the enemy. What do we got? We got some more. Alright, you guys run this way. You guys march this way. Artillery, good. Alright. Grenadiers, charge the pikes. We should be able to deal with those guys. Is there anyone over here? Who are you shooting at? Oh, those guys are still alive. Let's go ahead and charge them. Move up, hunters. Let's hold fire with these guys. Our grenadiers need support. Oh, it looks like our cavalry broke the enemy there. Which means we have a little bit more time. Anything else in here? This forest is so hard to spot in. Alright, move up some of the Norwegians. Our square here held off the cav. Look at that. Beautiful. You guys head on up. That cav is shattered. Oh, we have some grenadiers retreating. Oh, they got volleyed into. Alright, fall back. You guys keep moving forward. I do think we've got a good shot at this, though. There's these grenadiers taking losses, but it should be fine. Alright, you guys rush forward. You guys also can move. And let's limber you back up. Nice. We got a little harassing cav unit here. That's good. We've seen an awful lot of enemy forces, that is for sure. Alright, you guys go there. Let's see if these soldiers can fire even amongst all the horsemen. If not, we're getting the rest of our troops up into formation for the next wave of the assault. Let's get these grenadiers into reserve, get a new infantry from our current reserves into the front lines, or maybe not, but close to the front lines. Definitely seem to be doing a number on those guys. Let's move forward out of the horses. Alright. We got any enemies to that front? Does not appear so. We're gonna swing these guys. Yeah, just keep them routing. And looks like we're getting a good spot to charge. Let's follow it. You guys don't fire. Into the Russian square. Very nice. Broken. The square has broken. Their troops are still fighting, but look at that number drop. They're already to wavering, and they should break any second here with that rough of casualty losses. Let's take you guys up here, and you guys can fire at will again. Now you form up. Grenadiers in the back with my other grenadiers. You guys fill that gap. You get on the double. And this should be close to it. I don't think there's too many more. Get in order. Prepare to fire. Very nice. We are winning this combat. Don't see any need to change it, although we are adding more troops. Looks like we're getting more reinforcements. Trickling in. Ooh, that's a nice shot right there. See those sparks fly. That sun, red sun glaring. Enemy troops are falling back on this flank, it would seem. Signals to me. Grenadiers for one last charge. Soon supported by the whole of our armed forces. Alright, the Grenadiers are crossing there. And these guys, you charge there. Look at that. My, oh my. Glorious. Alright, everybody. Just gotta wear down these last few. Is there an artillery piece in here? Somewhere it says there is. Where is this? Oh, it's just a broken guy who can't retreat. And there we have it. The battle is won. Victory is ours. Alright, and we have the results of our battle. We did deploy slightly more with our reinforcements, some of whom made it to the battle, most of whom did not. But regardless, we were able to trounce that Russian Cossack force, killing over half their number, leaving them with just 2,400 troops left, losing only roughly 700 of our own troops. A very, very nice victory. Very tasty indeed. Meanwhile, we're going to take our... Oh, I already did. Move our navy over there. In future turns, we are going to probably have to defend against another assault here. But for this episode, I think we're going to call it good there. We are now trading with the Ottomans. We have some money back, and these Marthas, who unprovoked declared war on us, shall pay. We will land, I think, is this their capital overall? Yeah. We'll land and take their capital right from them. But that will be for next episode. Anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode so far. I know it was kind of short, but that's hopefully nice. It was a bit of a peaceful time. We are now 1750. 1750. Which is quite good. Anyways, I hope you guys hit the like and comment and subscribe if you're not. And whatnot, you know the drill. And have a great one. This is the Siberian out. Bye.